Good morning. Going to go ahead and get started with 3 emotional regulation breaths. You will inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale, and inhale and exhale on my descending count of 3, 2, 1. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. I will come back on screen. Okay, good morning. I am Dr. Donna Thomas-Rodgers, daughter of Leslie Darnell Thomas, granddaughter of Arthur Jethro Evelyn II, and great-granddaughter of Levi Thomas. Good morning, Bridget. So today's topic initially was supposed to be Go for the Gold, and I finished up my TikTok live within 30 minutes, and so I had an hour to myself to reflect and think, and I had a couple unaccountable people show up on TikTok. TikTok has done some other things. And I found myself getting emotional. And I thought about it for this hour break that I've had. And that's why I'm not doing Go for the Gold today. I'm doing it tomorrow. Because here's the thing. Y'all are passing down emotional regulation to the people that you come in contact with, the children that you come in contact with, the adults that are younger than you. Everybody's just passing it around. And I watched How I Met Your Mother one year. They were talking about, I forgot what the thing was, but you touched the person and the person caught it. And so I am working to get my TikTok feed normal. TikTok keeps pushing the emotional shit to me. I have no people contact whatsoever, and it keeps showing up. And I have this post on my wall, my whiteboard. It says, study the brain, master the brain, teach others to do the same. That's how the people in the world will be changed. And I added, good morning, Sean, forever be changed. And what I have in front of me is, and you can see it, hopefully the selfie light won't be in the way, is I have, since I changed the live format. And so I changed the live format on focus on the results, meet your potential, take naps, relax, embrace change. So 9 days ago, I changed the format. And now it has to be more than that because we're on day 11. So 10 days ago, changed the format. Not quite sure what that's in the wrong order, but we should be on day 11. And so what happened is there was momentum and people were, and believe in yourself, there are 0 comments on that. So the format changed because you all are in the let me phase. Now, what I will say is that the views were higher and people were more technically engaged because you didn't have to do anything. And now we are at the let me phase. And now there's 2 let me phases. There's a let me phase on YouTube. There's a let me phase on TikTok now that you are subscribers over there. And y'all think this shit is optional. Y'all think I wake up every morning, work my ass off, and you could opt out of doing one or the other. And I told y'all, just because you pay doesn't mean you get to fucking stay. This is my life's work. I'm serious about it. You're not. I forgot. Believe in yourself. The thing that you need in order to do everything I'm saying is self-belief. It literally has, and let me check to make sure YouTube is not incorrect. Hold up. That's the one from Nola's. Give me a second. Which one? Not be coachable. It's one more that has a small amount. Yeah. Take a risk. I apologize. Take a risk has 2 comments. Take a risk. Take a risk. The only person that took a risk was Stacy that day. Stacy's the only person that took a risk, but Stacy wasn't the only person that attended that live. One comment. One person took a risk. And yet I will get information. I will get questions. Well, how do you? I'm fucking telling you how you do it. I'm telling you, do what I say. I'm telling you, go do the thing that I said do. I'm telling you, if you missed the live, unless somebody is dead, there is nothing more important than you mastering how your brain works. And the fact that it's an afterthought for you. The fact that it is, oh, I'm going to go engage on Instagram. Oh, well, I didn't like that topic. I didn't feel like making up your bed. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you don't feel like doing none of this. Feel like? What the fuck? What the fuck feel like? This sign behind my head says emotional regulation. It says emotional regulation. Every day I get on this live and I ask, what brain conversation did you have? And every day, somebody that started fucking talking don't have a brain conversation to say. Don't have a what did I learn today? Don't have a what did I learn about myself? This shit ain't optional. You can opt the fuck out. You can opt the fuck out. You either 10 toes down or 10 toes gone. I am not something for you to see and think about fucking doing. I have devoted 12 years of my life to figure out what the fuck is wrong with humanity so that you can take what I learned and use it. And Stacy is the only person that took a risk. The only person. I forgot. How the fuck would y'all feel if I say fuck all this shit and shut it fucking down and delete every one of these 12,000 motherfucking videos? Ask Nola. I will eliminate all this shit, erase it all off the internet, and go the fuck away. That's what I will do. And I will get a new assignment from my higher power. This shit ain't fucking optional. Well, no, I'm not going to do that. Why? You ain't going to knock down the risk wall? That showed me and told me who the fuck was ready to take a risk or not. Just that one. And none of y'all, to include my own offspring, have answered every single fucking day. But I've been here every single day. I go to her appointments with her. I had to finish up 11 book challenge. I had to run 2 fucking subscriptions at the same fucking time to make it as easy transition for y'all. And all you got to do is do what I'm telling you to do, and you opting the fuck out. Don't say thank you to me. You want to know how you can say thank you to me? Do what the fuck I'm saying do. That's what you can do. You can have the respect for the work that I'm doing on a daily basis to say humanity is fucked up. How can we fix it? How can we fix this? The sheer unmitigated goal that I am in the middle. I'm in the middle of getting my disability from the military for all the fucked up shit they did to me. I sit in pain for 2 fucking hours a day giving y'all this information. And you like, yeah, I ain't gonna do that part. My fucking neck, I went to go get x-rays and my neck and back hurt for the rest of yesterday. And I still got up and did that live. And I still got up today with my neck and my fucking back and my hand and my knees. I can't even feel my fucking toes right now. They're numb from sitting from the first live. And I don't complain and I don't say shit. But what I inspect what you expect is that you here to fucking learn. For real, for real. Or I can go and lay my disabled ass on my bed and say, fuck all this shit. I ain't about to fucking complain. I ain't complained in 20 years. My own child didn't know I'm picking up heavy ass Wolfgang Puck pots, hurting my hand just to fucking cook dinner. You know what? If you don't take your bitch ass away from my fucking page, shut the fuck up, motherfucker. Get the fuck on. Say something this motherfucking morning. Fucking visitors, say some shit. This shit ain't optional for me. And you making it fucking optional for you. And my question is, why the fuck are you here every day then? Why are you here if you're not going to do it all? Yeah, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to make up my bed. I'm not going to take a risk. See, I don't need to do that part. I'm not going to do that part. You sit here in this fucking chat and then you fucking forget. You're not going to come to the membership site. I'm not letting y'all fucking come. You ain't ready over here. How the fuck you going to get a streak over there? I'm trying to help you. You showed up to my shit. And now you want to half do it. Well, I don't know about that part. See, that's you doing too much. Then go away. You ain't doing a fucking enough. When you gonna make you and your fucking brain the priority every fucking day? When you gonna start doing that? I'm here. Let me know. When you gonna start making it a fucking priority? When is it gonna fucking happen? I am working my motherfucking ass off to help you be extraordinary. I'm already extraordinary. It's simple. Watch it, rewatch it, and do what the fuck I said and come back and say it's done. Then you type done. It literally says in the write-up, and any takeaways. Now I got to come back and ask you, well, what was your takeaways? What was your done? Because your chicken shit ass is half-ass fucking barely fucking doing it. And now you want to make, okay, I got it done. What the fuck is happening in your life that's more important than you understanding how your damn brain works? Let me know. And if it's so important, go do that. Go do that. Go fucking do that. But what you're not going to do is half-ass do this. You're not going to y'all everyday people, don't nobody give a fuck about y'all. Y'all regular people, y'all numbers on somebody's fucking spreadsheet. And the one person waking up treating you like special human beings, you shitting on them. You don't give a fuck about what I'm doing. You saying it by not doing it. You don't fucking care about this. If you did, you do it. You so used to being ignored that you ignoring me. The only person in the fucking world that's paying attention to you. I forgot. I got tired. I fell back too. I'm sleepy too. I'm tired too. I'm in pain too. I'm still raising a responsible adult too. I'm perimenopause motherfucking too. What that got to do with your damn brain? I spent 6 weeks trying to figure out how to get it so you could let me. And ain't none of y'all let me every damn day. Nobody. Why? Answer me now. Why you ain't answering? Why are you not doing the work? What the fuck am I waking up for? Why? I want to know right now. Why you ain't answered every day? Everybody on this live. Why? You tell me why I done sat here in pain and made these graphics and put this together for you to not do it. Why? And if you drop off, don't fucking come back. Everybody that's on YouTube is responsible for being on YouTube. And everybody is responsible for being in TikTok. Everybody's in TikTok now. So the answer is yes. You have 2 prefrontal exercises, assignments that you need to do every day. One is on YouTube and one is on TikTok. I download the live after I've already been on the live. The live takes, as long as the live takes that long to download. I'm downloading the live in between 2 lives to get it uploaded in case we have an 8 o'clock appointment. I then put a description in TikTok in the sub only video to tell you what to do, and it's not being done. And I haven't gotten a question from nobody. And nobody messaged me and said, this shit is confusing as hell. What am I supposed to do? Not one person. Not one person said, I don't know which part to do. I done sent screenshots and everything. It's not. I'm going to ask a different question. Do you care about yourself? Do you actually, because what this is a reflection of you. This is more of a reflection of you and how you ain't making you a priority. How all y'all using your brain and you not strengthening your brain. How you gonna get to your next level? Make that make sense for me. Make that make sense. So you're using your brain to do the things. I forgot. I need to catch up on my responses. That's the problem. It's not responses. It's your mindset on what it is that you're doing. Are you focused on how the brain functions so you can function and be high functioning? Because that's what it is. I'm focused on my brain functioning and how it functions so I can become high functioning. We live in America. Shit about to hit the fan by this time next year. If you don't have fucking neurological pathways and high functioning cognition, your ass ain't gonna know what the fuck to do. You're gonna be lost and you're gonna be emotionally dysregulated. This ain't a to-do list. It's a to-become list. It's a to-become list. Who am I becoming? This is the only way it's gonna happen. You can do all that other stuff. You can do all that other shit. Your brain gonna be the same. I'm gonna use myself as an example. I start purging. It's time for me to go through my stuff, and I know I got 35 hangers now, empty, that will never ever have clothes because I'm downsizing my wardrobe because of who I'm becoming. Done. I got 2 pair of shoes yesterday, and guess what I did? I took 2 pair of shoes out of boxes, and they're going to Savers. I'm down to about 4 pair of earrings. Donating earrings, because you can donate them too, because of who I'm becoming. And if you got a bunch of shit from 1972, 82, 92, 2002, and 2022, you ain't changing. That's why it ain't changing. If you still need to hold on to some shit from 1977, just because you ain't changing, because it won't feel the same. You won't want it anymore because it doesn't match who you're becoming. So hold on to 75 fucking bedspreads and all this just in case says you ain't ready for this. You can't hold on and let go at the same time. Old you don't need new you, and new you don't need old you. Take a picture of that shit, put it in the cloud, and donate it. And if it's raggedy as shit, throw it away. That's how I know you're not changing. Because you still got all your shit. Be ye hot or cold. And that don't matter what holy book you listen to. That's the truth. Double-minded ain't gonna work. Lukewarm ain't gonna fucking work. It's not. This ain't something you do. And the fucking problem is because of everything else you did before this, these mealy-mouthed ass experts and educators and thought leaders and podcasters check in and check out. And that's the fuck you doing to me. Checking in and checking out, because that's how they trained you. because they emotionally dysregulated. And I know exactly what I'm saying. I know exactly what volume I'm at, and I know exactly what words I'm saying. We 9-10 days in. I'm like, I'm not about to do this agenda again to get ignored again. You talking about they don't post. You ain't here for the post. Who is that on? They trained you to come sporadically. And psychologically, because some of y'all are Christians, you ready to celebrate the holidays. So you already checking the fuck out. Already doing it naturally. It's the end of the year, since the calendar year. I'm just going to wait till January. And you already doing it. I forgot. How you forget about you? How you forget the most valuable fucking resource in your body is your brain? How you forget? 'Tis the season to be forgetting. Fa la 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 la. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. And I shouldn't have to get to 4 because I ain't even that. When I was in the military as an MP, we had 7 levels of force. I'm sitting between 3 and 4 right now. Y'all don't want me to get to 7 because I will disappear. I will not be Googleable. I will not. Nola told you on the live, set and maintain high standards. How you think I got here? I will erase all this shit and start over. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. If it means I'm going to be disrespected for my work will be fucking invisible. It's people that wish they had the opportunity to be in my presence. Blocked on every fucking platform and can't email me either. You taking this shit for fucking granted. But you can go too. You can go too. Because what I will not have is some sporadic ass, half-ass motherfucking answers. I ain't half-assing it. Why the fuck are you half-assing it? You look at me every day and I'm giving my fucking all and you over here giving next to nothing. Done. Now I gotta fucking follow back up. Who the fuck else followed back up? Sean, you went to that motherfucking conference and they charged you $900 fucking dollars. Did you get a follow-up for $900? Did they follow up and not ask you to spend some more fucking money? No, they didn't. You got another fucking email invite for the next one for $900. Not one. Not one. But another fucking invite. And a stupid ass certificate that don't mean shit. Y'all used to being fucking pimped. And now, let me put it to you like this. You used to being in toxic ass dysfunctional fucking relationships. And now that you're not, you don't know what the fuck to do. When somebody actually care about your well-being, you can't take it. So you acting like you in a dysfunctional relationship because that's what you used to. You ain't used to somebody, good morning, hey, how you doing? Let me know what you need. Here you go. You used to a motherfucker sending you an e-voice along with some help. You can't even take it and process it in. And you won't do the work to be able to process it. Your insula can't process kindness. Your ACC ain't doing conflict monitoring to say, you know what, she different than that. I'm going to treat her like I treat all the rest of the experts and the thought leaders and shit and the educators. That's fake ass educators. Because that's what you've grown accustomed to. And they're dysregulated too. And that's y'all dysregulated ass toxic exchange. Oh, I paid a lot of money for that. Must be valuable. Really? Okay, cool. You still using that shit? Following all these people. Where y'all going? What y'all doing? What y'all doing? Make it make sense. Please make it make sense. I'm over here 3 damn fucking the doggone broadcast channels on Instagram, doing shit on subscriptions, doing stuff on YouTube, doing stuff on TikTok, posting on all my other social media platforms, studying the brain, mastering the brain, going to appointments with Nola, going to my VA appointments and everything else. And you like, I'm not going to answer that. I don't really like that question. Oh, that's cute. I'm a heart that. I'm going the extra mile, commenting back to your stuff in the broadcast channels. And y'all taking that shit for granted. It don't have to be that way. Because the toxicity is you think you deserve to be ghosted. You don't even realize that ain't how it's supposed to be. That's emotional dysregulation. But that's how you functioning. Oh, she nice, she kind. That must not be nothing. That must not be valuable. Pimps make you think what they offering you is a lot while you the bottom bitch. Then you actually go on a real date and you don't know what to do. You think you got to go in the bathroom and give somebody a hand job because they took you to a nice restaurant. That must be the exchange. And I don't care that I'm vulgar today. I don't give a fuck. Because that's what you're accustomed to. You're not accustomed to being picked up at your door and taken on an actual date and then having a high functioning exchange. Long term. You used to be in a fucking sneaky link in the booty call. And the situationship in your whole everyday life. So you're not even accustomed to the actual care, growth, and attention that someone spent 12 years studying to say, oh, I know how everyday people can be extraordinary. Here you go. You've been invisible for so long, you used to it. You used to being treated inferiorly, like a second-class fucking citizen in a third-rate motel on the damn Las Vegas Strip on the bad side of town. You used to sleeping in bed bugs. You used to getting the scraps and the fucking crumbs from these motherfuckers that told you you was less than. So you walking around less than. I said you could be a bad motherfucker and you still can't process that. How do I know? Because you ain't doing the fucking work. It's your turn to prove that you here for you. And what you showing is you not. You ain't. And you think I'm going to keep wasting my time. You out your damn mind. I will move on. I will shut this shit down, go to my membership site and discover another way to bring this information to the right group of people. What I will not do is keep being disrespected for my effort because you're not used to somebody being kind to you, being respectful to you, that you don't know what to do with that. You can't make you a priority. You've been trying to see they don't understand, and you don't understand that you ain't even making yourself a priority for yourself. I had some other stuff to do. You have more things important than strengthening your brain. What? You trying to use your brain for everything but strengthening it. It's only going to take you so far. It's only going to take you so far. I'm telling you about Jessica, who ain't coming to TikTok or nowhere else. Jessica started out with 30-day challenges. And Jessica couldn't get through all 30-day challenges. So finally, she got to do subscriptions on Instagram. Things start turning around for Jessica. What's the first thing you think Jessica did? Stop showing up because things got better. And Sean, I don't know if you finished the tools. Regina and Jared aren't here. But guess what happens when you stop using the tools? And so I specifically sent her a message. And I said, you're not here every day and you're not participating and engaging. And she said, I know, but I'm doing so good now. I did da 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 da. And I said, okay, cool. What neural pathways are you going to be building now because you already got everything that you need now? And you have no neural pathways for the future. What you going to do? I didn't hear a response. And at this point, I don't fucking care. Because now she's going to be stuck at this level. So what happens is, because the fucking pimps got y'all treating y'all like bottom bitches, you had a little bit of shit that you know how to do, and you see that as improvement. So you went from the ground to the curb to now you are at a level of bushes. And you didn't realize that you could be in the galaxy. So it's just enough for you. This is a little bit of discomfort, but not too much discomfort where you can't still stay with your stuck knees and your stance. So that's what you're opting for. Okay. I saw what you said, Bridget and Sean. So either you're all in or you're not, and I'm okay either way. But I will not let you fake it to yourself and make you think that you're progressing and you're not. Nola just got her ass handed to her 2 days ago. So I'm an equal opportunity ass handerer. I do this to myself. Because I said, why am I emotionally dysregulated this morning? And then I realized what was taking place is that I have made it acceptable to wait for y'all. And I'm not. I'm not going to do that. Put up or shut up, or get up and go. Put up or shut up and get up and go. No one's coming to save everyday people. They don't give a fuck about you. They barely can care about the people in their inner circle. They don't have the insular or the ACC regulation to care about individual people. They don't. That's why you lumped up. That's why you're categorized as something other than human. The citizens. I say everyday brain, everyday leadership for everyday people, for everyday life. For people, for human beings to become extraordinary. Not ordinary, not regular, not I'm saying you could be a peer. Do the work. But the work is hard because no one else in your life has said this is the level at which you need to work at daily. Not to get promoted at the job, because once you get promoted at the job, guess what? You ain't got to work that hard no more. Once you save up the money to buy the house, guess what? You already got the house. When you finish school, you got the degree. No other place on the face of the planet Earth says ABIing. Always be improving. That was what you did yesterday. That accomplishment was from 2 years ago. To quote Janet Jackson, what have you done for yourself lately? What is your new accomplishment for today? What is it this month? It's November 8th. How much you done accomplished already neurologically? Because they got you trained that if you got some of this possession bullshit, that you get the rest on your laurels. Says who? Where'd that come from? Them, because they lazy too. Y'all ain't paid attention to that. I got to keep accomplishing shit because y'all accomplishing shit. So if I say this is enough, now we both get to fucking sit and chill for a minute. Because it's tasking to wake up every day and be at your best at 100% in spite of how you feel physically, financially, emotionally, or spiritually, to still perform at a very high level. That's why I say I'm the baddest motherfucker walking the face of the planet Earth, because I am. Ain't nobody else alive that can do what I do day in and day out. I will wear them motherfuckers out. You don't even know how many appointments Nola I went to with a mail contractor, and they got to stop, they got to pee, they need a break, they need lunch, they need a meal or something else because they weak. Neurologically, they can't push past needing to have a meal. We got protein bars in our pocket. Water and Gatorade. Get the shit done because it's happening up here. This shows how weak you are up here and why you need this more than anything else. It's optional. It's optional. No, it's not. It's the only option that you have to become extraordinary. It's the only option. If you got anybody younger than you looking up to you, you owe them to get your fucking brain together. I thought about this before I came to do this live. I switched over 5 minutes before this live. At 5:25, we were still doing Go for the Go. And I walked in the bathroom and my higher power told me, you know what? I had a conversation with Nola and she never had to turn a computer on and type any code for the shit to work. She does not know a world where the internet does not exist. And I wanted for the Z's, the A's, the B's, and the A's to be in a world where they don't know what emotional dysregulation is. Ain't no more payphones. This group don't know shit about internet, cord, AOL, fax machines at that low ass level or nothing else. The TV used to go off and then it'd be rainbows on the screen and then come back on. They don't know nothing about having to wait the whole fucking summer to find out who shot JR. And they shouldn't. But who is that on? Us or the people coming behind us? When is this emotional dysregulation going to stop? When? When are we going to wake up and cars don't crank in the front no more and these motherfuckers is driving themselves, but we still raggedy than a motherfucker. We still hurting each other. We still can't get past the fucking stupid ass manufactured racist ass skin color bullshit. We still fucking feeding into it. Why? This shit is stupid as hell. Dumbest shit ever in the whole wide world. Caste systems and racism. Dumbest shit. Stopping everybody from becoming extraordinary. And everybody keeps signing up for it. Wow, so they could be safe, so they could be superior, and they could be inferior. Dumb shit. When we gonna stop? Nola told y'all yesterday her whole life she can't even fathom some stuff because the household she grew up in, we didn't tolerate anything but maintaining high standards, setting them and maintaining them. She's like, why we can't do that with emotional dysregulation? Why we can't do that? You know why? Because the shit is hard as hell neurologically. Because every day you got to wake up and override how the fuck you feel and what you see and everything else around you and say, I choose emotional regulation and I'm going to strengthen my brain today. That's what I choose. I choose to regulate my insulin, my ACC. I choose to discipline my basal ganglia so I can be a bad mofo. And the people coming behind me won't have to experience this. Won't have to experience this. Do you want your grands, your great nieces and nephews to still be experiencing this? You the one that's going to have to change. You gonna have to wake up every day and make a neurological choice. My brain or my fucking amygdalas. My prefrontal cortex or my limbic system. Every day, you got to make that choice. Nobody else can make it for you. It's bigger than you. And I know you ain't nobody probably said this to you. It's bigger than this. Legacy, people don't talk about, I believe like insurance policy. What the fuck is the insurance policy gonna do? You're going to ensure that if your children are African American, they're going to spend that money in the neighborhood or get racially profiled at a high-end store. What the fuck? That's all it's going to ensure. They're going to get a good education and then what? Work ethic on weak. Then what? Stop with this fucking checkbox ass shit that came from emotionally dysregulated people. Every time we tell y'all a story about me and Nola, y'all over here like, damn, you thought about that? Yeah, I was 29, 30 years old, 32, 35, 37 years old. Like, no, we're doing it like this. No, we're doing it like this. Barely had my fucking frontal lobe making those doggone decisions. And you over here doing regular shit and being okay with it. Why? Why? Nothing that I'm saying costs anything. How much does it cost to go to the dentate gyrus and say, I need some neurons today to get this shit done? Past $9.99 a month. How much it costs you on a daily basis to use your brain? To strengthen it. You ain't even got to go to the damn gym. You ain't got to leave. You already on a device where the shit is happening at. The fuck? This is absurd. Your people coming behind you, whether you related to them or not, deserve to wake up in a world where the shit that's been going on for thousands of years is eradicated. Guess what you don't have to go concern yourself with no more? Smallpox, dysentery. They ain't like, ooh, oh my goodness, they didn't die. They had the whole house. They had to burn the whole house up with the people in it because of smallpox. You're not getting a bottle of gin that somebody take a rusty ass saw to amputate your limbs. Teeth ain't wood no more. It's shit you ain't got to do. You can pee in your house and flush the fucking toilet and shit won't go on the floor. Air conditioning and all of this. But we are the fucking same. We regular as shit. Why? Because it's efforted. So let's just leave everything the way it is because then we don't have to do anything. Nothing. Living in big ass houses and all kind of shit with that raggedy ass weak pee of a brain. For what? What's the end game? What's the end game? Nothing. This old group gonna die, new group gonna take over. Ain't nothing but fucking Animal Farm. Mixed with some 1984 sprinkled in. And a Lord of the Flies for dessert. If you ain't read those books, read them. And I don't even like fiction, but that shit is true and apropos in this moment in time in history. We're gonna get up. We're gonna fight injustice. Ain't no, let me ask y'all this. While I still got a captive audience of 8. How many, and I think Daisy or somebody, it might be Dorita that watches the news. How many newscasters have said, I'm getting ready to give you some emotionally dysregulated information. If you don't feel like being emotionally dysregulated right now, feel free to not watch the next 5-minute segment. Has that happened? Have you got a warning? We get a trigger warning. If you watch something on television now, it says it's rated R. It's got nudity and violence, explicit language, drugs, trigger warning for people with seizures and all of that. But nobody says for the next 43 minutes, and included in the commercials. We gonna dysregulate the shit out of your brain. By the time you finish watching this episode, you're going to be scared as shit. You're going to call people. You're going to tell everybody to watch out. They got this new drug out. If you're going to the club, you know anybody, cover your drink and all of that stuff. We're going to keep you afraid for a whole hour. And then go ahead and go on X and tweet about this alternate ending. That's what we're going to do. Reality TV shows are just the nighttime soap operas. They just took place at Dynasty and Falcon Crest and all that other shit. That's all it did. Same shit. Different day. When it's going to stop? Y'all tired? I'm tired. I'm exhausted from it. That's why I don't participate. That's why Nola told y'all, and her, she about to be 23 years old. We had cable probably 3 years of her 23 years of being alive. And cable been around for a long time. We don't even have a TV. Then we got TVs down to one TV. Then we barely watched it. We even went a whole year and we didn't watch TV. We just watched movies. And now we don't even fucking have a TV. Because of the programming. So it's up to us. Grassroots effort. I asked y'all what brain conversation you have. You don't have it. People send me videos of other people's lives. I asked them, why the fuck didn't you send them my shit? Why you sending me their shit? Sharing my life. Share your life. Share your life. I get DMs of other people's lives. I start saying, did you intend to send this to me? And then they don't respond. Oh, no. I was like, yeah, send my shit. Why ain't nobody sending my shit? My shit is hard. That's why. Because you actually got to do it. You actually got to do what the fuck I say do, or it's not going to work. But you can send that fake shit, sharing memes and shit. How many of my videos y'all share with people? How many times did y'all share that? As much content as I have. Oh, this is good. Let me share this with Crystal. Let me share this with James. Let me share this. You ain't sharing shit. Ain't sharing it at all. But you don't want to be around toxic people. How you going to be a thermostat and not a thermometer and not doing what you need to do on a daily basis? Been accused of creating a cult. Taylor Swift got a cult, but I don't have one. Beyonce got a cult, but I don't have one. NFL got cults, but I don't have one. Everybody got the same shit on when you're in a cult, but the leader. Everybody go fight the battles for the leader. Don't you come over here to the Bay half. Fuck the Bay half. And the Swifters too. Say some shit. Bring it. Everybody running around in circles like dogs chasing their tails. And the one opportunity you got to do something different, you ain't. Because it's hard. I don't care. I know I better not post another doggone action item assignment and it ain't done. And I don't care if you attend the live or not. The description is in there. Go do the thing that's being done. I'm busy. I don't have time. Take the hour and do it. What was you doing with that hour? How important is it to you? See, because in the last 12 years, people have told me it costs too much. It don't cost enough. It take enough time there. And it's all fucking excuses. It's all, and I keep making adjustments. And shit still ain't getting done. I had people this time last year told me that Real Leader Resources is what they wanted. They didn't want to do the 30-day challenges. 3 people asked for Real Leader Resources. I made the Real Leader Resources and I made it harder than they thought it was going to be. And none of them signed up for Real Leader Resources. Not a one. They said, yeah, see, I really like the resources. That's where it's at. Because the other challenges. Okay, cool. So Real Leader Resources are every day. It's a membership and it's $40. And here's all the things that you're going to do. Because they thought they was going to do a little. And then they ended up having to do more. And then they all left by January. But the Real Leader Resources are still here because this was a good idea. Just not for them. So I keep taking all of the stuff and building it. And there will be 3,000 to 10,000 people who will be on Mighty Networks and then on the app doing it. The question is, will you be one of those 10,000 people? Because the right people will show up. The right people will show up. Nola does them and she got 12 to do every day. Every day she got 12 things that she needs to turn in addition to everything else that she is doing. So this isn't a matter of you not having time. This is a matter of you saying, are you a priority for yourself? And who took a priority over you? That's what I'd like to know. And it's easy, I got the grandkids, I'm taking care of the sick people, and I got to be a caregiver. Okay, cool. When is your brain going to get strengthened to do those things? Because that's the other reason why you can't get them done is because you got a weak ass brain trying to do shit every day. You got cognitive fog. every day trying to do things that you need neural clarity to get done. So you are your afterthought. You trying to survive on neural crumbs every single day. How's that working out? I can't seem to think straight. You right. I can't think clearly. You're absolutely correct. And the person that's telling you how to do it ain't getting done. So before we get out of here, I want your honest answer to why you ain't made your brain a daily priority for you. Because that's what this is about. It feels like it's an assignment. It feels like you need to catch up on these things. It feels like something fun to do. But until you make the neurological shift that this is how I become a bad mofo. This ain't optional. This is water. It's right up there with food, water, and oxygen. Neural care. That's what it is. It's neural care. And it's being done in a way so you can do it incrementally throughout your day so you can fit it in your day. That's what TikTok is for. It's everyday things that you do. Listen, make up your bed, do the dishes, 5-minute brain dump. So you can start incorporating those things in your day to change your day. And then every time you change your day, your life is going to change incrementally. It's not going to be some big, you're not going to just wake up and say, oh, I feel I'm so different now. You're just going to look back at your daily track record and say, well, damn, I've been doing this for 100 days. Look at this. And you're going to start connecting dots. And the puzzle piece is going to get there faster because you are strengthening your damn brain. That's what you study the brain, master the brain, teach others to do the same so the people in the world will forever be changed. So you can stop complaining about people and start helping others, which is one of the 74 principles of real leadership, so you can actually do what you came here to do and they can too, instead of being stands and fans of other regular motherfuckers doing absolutely nothing at all. More of the same. More of the same. It's more of the same. And it just keeps happening and switching with every generation. For what? Why? Nobody ain't got the answer. And if I ever get back in the room with an elected official again, I'm going to ask them why. If I ever get back in the room with a popular celebrity, I'm going to say, why you got to have fans to do your damn job? Why you just can't do your job? Why you need 180 million people fluffing your ass up every day that you decide to be present on the internet? The fuck? You can't even get where? This is my question. Where can you sit 180 million people at? The most stadiums have is 100,000. Why you need 180 million people for you to feel like somebody? My honest answer, not an excuse. I am embracing to new platforms that I have never been before. Instagram, TikTok, Lemonade, all new to me. I have done it before until I found Dr. Donna. Got it. I don't show up on your feed by accident. You ask the higher power universe or somebody for something different. And now something different is here and you ain't ready for it. Why'd you ask for it then? Back in the day, you used to have to clean your plate before you could get dessert. You ain't get no dessert. You didn't eat your eyes bigger than your stomach, is what they used to say back in the day. So you didn't understand that this was going to be neural sweat equity. And the only way for it to happen is to do it. Just do it. Nike. That's it. So I have zero tolerance for inaction. Zero tolerance. I'm working hard as hell just to get the information to you. Your responsibility is to do it. Your responsibility is to do it every day because this is for you. This is not for anybody else. And you're making you an afterthought. And you're going to sit in your default mode network today and you're going to really ask yourself, why am I not number one on my to-do list every day? My to become list. Why am I not my number one priority? When did I not be the first person in my life? When did I, or if I ever was? If I ever was the first person in my life, did it happen? And if it was, when did it stop happening? Because I got divorced because I was Harvey's wife and Nola's mama. I said, hold up, before I met you motherfuckers, I had a whole complete name. I'm going back to my name. My daddy told me all I got is my name. And I will not be Harvey's wife and Nola's mother and being treated as an afterthought. Oh, this is Harvey's wife. Yeah, this is Nola's mom. Son. I had a name before I met y'all. I will get rid of both of y'all before I not have a fucking real name that's on my Harvey's wife and Nola's mom wouldn't know none of my government identification or my doggone Frito-Lay badge. So you first. You first, because it ain't worth it. Because all people are doing is using your neural pathways so they don't have to use theirs. As soon as that clicks for you, you gonna have no problem. Jared blocked his first person yesterday. And my final question to you is this, and I want you to be real honest with yourself. And Sean is the only person that answered the other part that I said, what's up with you? I want you to be real honest with yourself. Why have you implemented what the pimps told you to do so easily? I got behind in my correspondence because of my health. 2 classes has finished and I just started. I'm trying to catch up so I can graduate with the class. There's more, but just know that I'm all in now. Okay. I understand the health challenges. I have health challenges too, Bridget. This whole right here, right now, whole left side of my neck and my arm this part is hurting, and from the shoulder down is numb right now. And from my knees down to my toes is numb because I've been sitting down too long. But this message needs to get out. So my question to you as you sit in your default mode network, because there will be no assignment today, go for the gold this tomorrow, is this. How is it that the pimps information got implemented so quickly? All you got to do is this. All you got to do is this. All you got to do is this. And you never once questioned it to see if it worked. How is it that you are inconsistent, lackluster for your own self? Even though you see me consistent every day. You saw them. You saw me. They half-ass doing it, charging you inordinate amounts of money. And you did. Then you stop. And you did. Then you stop. Then you stop. Then you stop. And then you see somebody that's consistently doing it, here present. And it never occurred to you neurologically that we was different, but you was behaving the exact same way. It's like the Beverly Hillbillies when they moved into the mansion. They still thought they was in that shanty shack that they was from. Right. And the things I'm saying to do is sitting down or sitting up. So there is no more emotional dysregulation. I have tolerance for you as you break through things. I do not have tolerance for attendance issues, absences without a reason. You say, hey, I was in the hospital. I'm on my way to the hospital right now. I don't know when I'm coming back. Okay, cool, bet. Roger that. But no communication. No nothing. Just, I'm back today. Show up sporadically. And I understand people have work, the time difference and all of that. But what that got to do with doing the work? What that got to do with doing the daily neural reps? Nothing. Because you still got your phone, your tablet, your computer with you wherever you go. I find that it only feeds the plate and not on my own. It comes to pump world. Okay, Sean, you got to retype that. So in summary, if you're wondering what this live was about, this live was about pimps, not pumps. Yes. I will wait for the aircraft to go over our house. That's actually a helicopter. So here's the thing. Either you want to become emotionally regulated, you want to have emotional regulation, and you want to have a strengthened brain, or you don't. Strong prefrontal cortex with emotional regulation so that the amygdalas do their job. And you're here to strengthen your brain, or you're not. And either way, it's perfectly acceptable. Don't be lukewarm. Don't be. Get the work done every day for yourself. Because again, I'm moving to Mighty Networks. Y'all coming or you're not. It's going to happen because I don't fail. So there will be 3,000 to 10,000 people studying the brain, mastering the brain, and teaching others how to do the same. It's just a matter of who it's going to be. I find that it only fills their plate, not my own plate, when it comes to the pimp world. Exactly. And that's what you believe that you deserve. because of everything else. And even in your own family, when people are not giving you the time and space to get done what you need to get done, that is emotional dysregulation, because they're saying, I need you right now. No, you need yourself. Because as soon as you start giving yourself what you need, you'll realize how many other people are not giving themselves what they need. Why they need yours? Why do other able-bodied functioning adults need yours when they got 86 billion neurons too? So you're going to reach a point when you actually do the neural work every single day where it just starts. And I watched it happen with Nola. Literally, all these things that she was like, and then she's like, hold up, wait a minute. You mean to tell me I got this done? And you want, oh, no, hell no. That's not happening. Because the number one principle of personal accountability, the number one principle of real leadership is to hold yourself and others personally accountable. As we mentioned yesterday, we said maintain high standards. And I asked y'all why y'all think y'all couldn't do it. And somebody said fear and everything else. And I said, no, it's because you're surrounded by losers. That's why you can't set and maintain high standards. That's why you can't get your shit done. Because either you feel like you're a loser or you're surrounded by losers. And losers don't win. Losers watch other people win and either are happy for them or throw shade at them. But everyday people don't think they can win everyday life. That's why I'm still here. But I'm not going to be here and be ignored like I'm doing something wrong because it didn't come packaged in a pimp. I don't have a hat on with a diamond in the back and some fucking bell bottoms on saying, say, baby, let me tell you what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to take you to a place you've never been. So honesty, no one knows how to handle that. A lie, you be like, okay, yeah, but see, I want to be in that Cadillac one day, so yep, I'm going to do what they said. Did you see them? Oh, they got the new Range Rover. Oh, but did you see the Versace? But did you see the rings? Oh, my goodness, and Louboutins and all. Yeah, and then they had that Brooks Brothers suit on, that mansion and all of that. Yeah, that's what pimps do. Show you all that shit that you about to keep funding for them. They don't care how you got the money. They don't care what you got to do to get the money, but you better have, what that song say, bitch, you better have my money. That part. So the smarter you get, the faster you get smarter, you are going to have a different existence. And when enough everyday people say, yeah, it's a no for me, then the other people will follow suit. Everybody's like, that we're going to show them with our money. We're going to boycott. Why don't you neurocott? Why don't you show them with your neural pathways to think your way out of that shit and never go back there again? Why don't you do that? We're going to not purchase. And then what? You still going to have emotional dysregulation. You made an emotionally dysregulated system decision when you said, well, I'm not giving them my money anymore. Okay. Now you're going to talk about how you're not giving them your money. So now you're just going to give them your mind. They keep talking about, well, I haven't shopped in 6 months at Target. And so I have saved $550. I have saved $1,500. I have saved $2,000. And then what? You're just going to spend it somewhere else because neurologically you're incapable of understanding the magnitude of your decision. So that was stupid. You might as well go back. Because that's not the issue. The issue is emotional dysregulation. Why is the boycott necessary? Because of emotional dysregulation. So if you fix emotional dysregulation, then you don't have to boycott. You can do other things with that energy. Take care, Bridget. So in summary, either you're all in or you're not. Either you're all in or you're not. That's all I got. Adios.